Who's first matters sometimes, but who's more refined seems to matter more. VHS versus Betamax being such an example. These are formats of the olden times, and a good example of the free market picking the inferior product. If you're a tape snob, any tape snobs out there? It's kind of a hipster niche that's ripe for the taking. If you're looking for such an angle, forget vinyl. The new throwback craze is Betamax. Source an old player on eBay and enjoy tracking down the 16 movies that were printed that way. Open a new factory in Malaysia to start printing out new Netflix monstrosities on beta, and you've got an underground mail-order business. It beats drop shipping. Every hopeful Gen Xer and elder millennial is gunning for the return of physical media. When we had songs on tape, everything was better. We were younger too, and more handsome. Streaming and digital have made for us Arthur C. Clarke's definition of magic. So we've forgotten that stuff is things until a crucial cable fails, and then we get a swift reminder that stuff is electrons coursing through wires, exciting bits into their zeros and ones. Never forget about the zeros and ones. We've idiot-proofed it now, but if you try hard enough, you can break anything. Data is things, and it does need a place to go. Wearables are so clunky for now that we haven't yet integrated it into your biological experience. But phones are a kind of detachable cyborg hand. Maybe. Is that the best we can do? Is this what we want? Don't let them put anything in your brain until they can promise you that it won't shut off when they go bankrupt. You can't source an old Betamax tape and just jam it in as a replacement. It doesn't work like that. Was there a Betamax robot on Futurama? I feel like there was. That old Matt Groening. What a mind for technology and humor. And disgruntled bunnies. Never forget the bunnies. You don't have to remember stuff if you keep the information externally. Books, albums, data centers, these can all be your outside brains. The old philosophers lamented paper because it meant the young ones weren't practicing their memorization techniques. Who needs a bard when you have a collection of tales at hand? They can give you +4 inspiration, but what do you need inspiration for when the stories have already been written? Here's an honest question. What do people keep in the house when it's not stacks and stacks of media that they love? John Waters says not to trust people who don't have books in their house. But in the age of streaming, how do you know who to sleep with? This is it. The most famous. We're going into a building. That's what it's like.
Drake's coming, everybody!
Hi, I'm Lu, and here's what we are going to do. We are showing off the most famous and Instagrammable places in Chongqing. It's Liziba subway station. I'm from Chongqing, and my city is Niubi.
Niubi.
Okay, Niubi literally means a huge vagina of a cow.
Oh.
But it also means something that is cool. This is my best friend J3, and this is my cousin Shao.
What's that? It's a trans
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus!
It's like 9/11. Wow!
No beat!
Is that it?
It went into the building.
It must be loud to live there.
You think?
I would think.
There's some suspension system which can make it quiet, you know?
Yeah, that has some suspension system to make switch.
Luckily, we have a lot more about this stuff, so let's go. Chongqing is the mountain city, so I don't give a star rating, I give a stair rating. Consult your doctor and stick around with me to the end to find out
How
my
many
final
stairs
score.
are in Chongqing?
Let's find out. This is the old China community.
How old is it?
There's no way to tell.
It's got at least 5 years old.
They used to keep money in buildings.
What have you got in your pockets? Let me know in the comments.
There's nothing in here.
We didn't have all these cars when I was a kid.
And when there are more cars, we need to build more roads.
It's like the West Side Highway in New York City.
Yeah, Sex and the City, yeah?
This is exactly like Sex and the City.
Yeah, I'm calling from England.
Colonialism is popular all over the world. Like most things, phone booth may be invented in China. So that's just about everything, except I haven't given you the stair rating. So we are stopping here at the Gingu Mansion, and according to Blada Master on the TripAdvisor, there's nothing much here, but there is a good bar, so let's go inside.
It's a nice little tourist attraction. I didn't really listen that much. I would have loved to see more of that train going into the building.
You basically saw it all.
Except for my stair rating.
And how does that work? Is it difficulty or beauty?
1000 is the highest, 0 is the lowest. I'd give Liziba station and the park 232 stairs. It's a pretty place to get good pictures. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.
I didn't really listen that much, but I think the train in the building was cool. The radiation might have been too. It's a pretty good park. I would like to see more of the train in the building. It's a pretty nice park. I didn't really learn that much. I think I would like to see more train. It's a pretty nice park. I didn't really learn that much. I think more train. I really liked the train. I think I would like to see more train in the building. I think I would like to see more train. I can't say that. It went into the building. It was a train. It was a train. I want to see it go into the building again. I didn't learn that much. It's a train.
It is a train.
Yeah, it is a train.
Is it
Why is
really
it? I don't
because
know.
of the whiskey?
Was it special? All right.
3 sentences and you are English native speaker.
I can't.
Here's my story. Here's my music.